blind misfits with life. Dark black past is my most valued possession. Hindsight is always 20/20. Looking back is still a bit fuzzy. Speak of mutually assured destruction. Nice story.
Yeah, what's up everybody? It's Osmosis, and I'm just coming to talk about the game just ended not too long ago. 49ers go into St. Louis and get the victory as expected. With a lot different. Game didn't go exactly how I thought it would. It was not looking good until this play that you see right now by Brandon Lloyd right before the end of the first half. That put us back in the game and got to turn around. So what's up? Some things to say about this game. First half, God damn it. We just were not playing very good for some reason. You know, defensively, they allowed 14 points, I think, in the first quarter. You know, right off the bat, first drive, they scored a touchdown. That's never good. You know, we only muster like 3 points almost the entire first half, and then right there at the end, Brandon Lloyd made a play, an 80-yard touchdown that got us within 4 points, and I think that was key to this game because, we've been a little bit more rougher going into halftime, and I just wonder if the Niners were kind of looking ahead towards Denver a little bit, maybe like, oh, fucking Rams, third QB, they haven't been playing good. They're the Rams. Maybe they just, thought otherwise that, they could just take it kind of easy, and that's not the case with these division games. You gotta fucking come and play hard, and, so second half, we pretty much took over the game. Was very happy seeing us get touchdowns to Bolden and Crabtree. Really putting the game away, except here we are, 2 drives where we could have kicked the field goal to, be up 13 and then be up, 16. We could have been up that many, but instead we decided we want to run the ball on fourth down, just right up the middle. Nothing creative, nothing, a rollout pass or anything, or, just something they knew. Rams defense knew we were going to be doing, just run the ball up the middle. And the last one really pissed me off. So, that was, I'll leave that. I'll talk about that in a second. That was the last drive where we were trying to kill the time, where we decided we didn't need to put Frank Gore in the game. Let's just put Carlos Hyde in. Let him run. Nothing creative. Drives me crazy. Anyways, we pretty much took over the second half. Defensively, we're playing pretty good. Along with our offense, and we were up 10 points. We could have just, taken the 2 field goals, and then went up 16, and then they would have gotten 2 touchdowns, 2 2-pointers, put a lot more pressure on them. we decided to just run the ball, and the thing is, I've been preaching, a running game like a motherfucker, but the running game really wasn't working today. They came to stuff our running game, tried to put it on Kaepernick, and Kaepernick, took him down. So, I've been saying, we need to, run the ball more and everything, but not when it's not working. Especially on these 4th and 1s, when it's like, just kick the field goal. Like, their offense wasn't doing shit anyways. Kick the field goal, go up another 3 points. But no, just shit like that. Doing that kind of shit against the better team could easily cost us this game, and that pisses me off. So don't fucking pull this shit, Roman, you fucking bastard. God, I want a new offensive coordinator, because this guy just, I don't know, he just doesn't get it. Well, anyways, since we didn't get those 4th downs, Rams got the ball back, they got a field goal, cut it to 7, tried the onside kick, we recovered. Stevie Johnson got hurt on the play. Another thing about this game is, seems like we had some injuries, and I hope they're not serious. The last thing we need is more fucking injuries. Patrick Willis wasn't in there at the end of the game. And other players, we did have Vernon Davis come back, but he really didn't do much. He looked kind of rusty, and he dropped a couple passes. So we don't need more fucking injuries. We don't. We ended up, when we got the onside kick there at the end, we just ran the ball 3 times. But Carlos Hyde instead of Frank Gore, just bullshit. Put Frank Gore in the game. I don't care if you guys are, so concerned about how many carries he's getting and the hits and all this shit. Fucking, that's a spot you're supposed to put Gore in and let him, run for that first down to end the game. They didn't. So we had to punt the ball with a minute left, put it back on our defense again. Our defense made a play though, intercepted the ball and ran it back. So we won by 2 scores. But, I'm just... Stop doing this shit. Pissing me off. We don't need to come down to the last day against that fucking team. So, next week we got Denver. Great. Denver's been playing real good. The game they lost was the one in Seattle, where they could have won. They lost in overtime and shit. So they're, in my opinion, the best team in the AFC. So going to their house and trying to get a victory is going to be a real fucking bitch. But it can be done if we don't do stupid shit like don't take the field goals when we're up and we need to execute right and not have Greg Roman driving me fucking crazy. Except our secondary is going to have to be very good. They're going to have to be very good. And at times Culver has not looked very good. Luckily Parrish Cox has been looking pretty good. I don't think Brock's going to be back for next game. I keep hearing he'll probably be back after the bye week. So we'll, Culver, you're going to have to step it up and play a good game. Otherwise I'm going to be like, bring Johnson in, the guy who had the pick 6 at the end of the game. So at times he's looked good. He's a rookie though. So I don't know, but pass rush tonight was decent, but not great. They got the job done. Gotta say, props to the passing game for getting it done. You know, it's looking like our wide receiver corp is pretty good. We got Crabtree, Bolden, Stevie Johnson, very solid three right there. And then we got Brandon Lloyd making these catches. That's really the 4 receivers we can rely on in these situations is really good. And that's only going to help out Vernon Davis and get him open. He didn't have a great game, but he was just coming back from his injuries, and hopefully he'll get back up to speed here pretty quick. Oh, another thing that pissed me off: Vance McDonald fucking fumbling the ball. Damn it! At the end of the game, fucking him and Vernon Davis running into each other. It's like, come on, guys, just let one of you guys have a damn touchdown. We don't fight over it. But the Vance thing, the defender got his helmet right in there. Whatever. Came back and won. That's all I care about. Gotta play much better, though, against Denver next week. That is key. If we can go into Denver and win, that is going to be a huge victory, going into the bye week. If we don't win, I'm not going to be overly pissed as long as we don't look horrible. Playing Denver in Denver is going to be a bitch because we haven't played there in years. And Peyton Manning could be Peyton Manning and tear up our secondary. It's just, we need to go in there and put up a good fight. That's just what is key. If we come away with the victory, I'm going to be hell fucking happy, though. Because that's, a marquee win. Seattle lost this week. I was hoping Arizona would, but they're playing the Redskins. We'll see what happens next week. It's going to be a tough game. So hopefully we can just make the right plays. Don't make stupid coaching mistakes like tonight where we, I understand trying to run the clock out, but when their offense ain't doing shit, we can just take the field goal to put more pressure on their offense. Just, need to do it. So, that's all I got. Oh yeah, one more thing pissed me off. That Kaepernick throw there at the end of that game where he was getting tackled. Just throw the ball away, he could have done. Instead, he threw it almost straight up into the air in the middle of the field, which had, interception written all over it. Can't fucking do that, Kaepernick. Luckily one of our guys knocked the ball down. I don't know, even if that had been intercepted, they called a personal foul call for the defender grabbing the back of his horse collar. But, whatever. Can't happen. So, I'm out. The Niners, let's beat fucking Broncos. Beat one of the elite teams in the league. We need to make a point. We go in Denver and win. That would be one big statement, especially without, all these injuries going on. Hopefully, we have some guys back for next week. I don't know. I'm out.